Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Now, unfortunately, I actually made it all the way through this chapter. Or at least this... I made it through for another 30 minutes before realizing my mic was not recording again. So I've tweaked it, done some different fixes, and I'm seeing if it will work now. But we're back, and we're going to be doing some more Amnesia Machine for Pigs. But I had to go ahead and I reloaded my save because it auto-saved at the beginning of the chapter, luckily. Okay, what do we got going on? This might have been before I closed... Yeah, it was actually. This is what happened before I quit last time. I gotta make sure that I find all the notes and stuff that I got previously. I might think to skip them over just because in my head I already did it, kind of thing. Is that a note? No, that is not one of the notes. I might be able to find the source of the music this time, though. It stopped on my previously. Oh, I definitely did not see that last time. What the what is that? In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineer we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels, crisscrossing the capital. Crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me there is a giant iron ball. It is the egg of the world. That was on August 22nd. Oh, more beer. Alright, well, there's nothing else for me there. Hello? Anything of the interests? Nope, not in here. Hello? October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry, using low levels of latinum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. So the latinum is the insanity potion stuff that we were using in the first game, and in this game it's being used on the product, which I can only assume is a pig. It's being used on pigs in order to... Sorry if I'm doing this kind of thing. Whenever the game skips like that or something, I check to make sure it's not having a high encoding error. And at the moment, the way that I have my mic, it's right in front of the screen, so I have to crane my neck in order to see it instead of just glancing over. Oh, we got pigs. Hello, Mr. Piggy. We finally have the namesake of the game. Look at him. Yo. Goodbye, Mr. Pig. That's locked. The mice, rats, whatever you want to call them. Piggies. Now, it's actually amusing, and I might actually splice this in real quick, but in my previous recording, when I got over to this point, I actually accidentally broke the game. I was walking over this way, and like I crouched near this step right here, and whatever his name is, it starts with an M, Morosi? I don't know. But I glitched myself underneath this, this bad boy right here, and, fell through the world map, which was rather amusing. Hello? Burgers! Burgers! Oh, not going that way. Hello? Hello? Ooh. Got another note. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, running carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spread his seed over passers-by, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspires to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage, as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Was that my guy, or was that the... Oh, what's his face? One of the professor that happened by earlier, who he was just like, I think most of these are all just his writings. I know a few of them aren't because they're not in like the tense that he uses, but a few most of these like journal pages where we've been finding our main character's actual like thoughts and stuff. But we have ran into a certain circumstance where he was talking, or the letters belong to a different person. Alright. So we're in an alleyway here. Hello. The Bell Yard. What are you? Oh. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed new-fangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night, and to me, my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Temple, or for a jaw. The delivery schedule. So this lovely tanker has, run out of gasoline.
Come on, Papa. Let's
St. Dunstan's Church.
I can see more pictures at the top.
Let's climb this one. What, like climb over the fence? What are you talking about, kid? Oop. Come on. What do we got in here? Oop. We'll need that. Oh. Piggy! What are you doing in there? that piggy doing in there? Oh yeah, so I think I've determined this chart here is basically just supposed to describe where we're at in the game. So like, I'm wanting to say each one of these like bits represents a level, and whenever you get to that specific level in the game, it lights up. So we were probably able to find this sign in every little section of the game that we've been in so far, and then slowly we're just going to make our way down until we're at the machine itself, kind of thing. That's my guess. I could be wrong. This is the like fuel tank for that car over there. The issue is it's empty, so we're going to have to go refill it. Now, we ran into the refuel station on our way over here, so we just have to head back, and then we can refill it back there. Right in here. And then we spin. Oh! 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 Oh, something's here. We gotta go. 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 Oop. Nope, 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 nope. I need you. Come on. Ooh. I haven't had shit. Come on. We're going. That was the first time we've seen a monster come after us. Oh. Things are getting serious. Let's go ahead and throw this gas tank or battery or whatever it is. Piggy face. What are you doing, piggy face? Stop your shit. And then we'll give this a good old crank or two. There it goes. That's legitimate. Where did the pig face go? That's all the amount of gas that was in that made it go. And it was done. And now we can get into the graveyard for the church.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Of course we can take it home. The stone egg. Couple of chaps with a stone egg. Let them play with it. It's fine. And then we're on to the next chapter. Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of this love, of love dancing. Okay. I'm wondering if these like little blurbs have anything to do with the actual... Because like Lily's his wife's name, I'm wondering if it actually has something to do with stuff that she was doing, or if it like actually revolves around the plot of the game. Like, I'm sure it does, but I guess what I'm saying is how it relates to the main plot of what's going on. Hello? I'm in a church. Oop, we got a letter. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, that he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed. November 23rd, 1899. So, apparently not a lot of people are agreeing with the machine my lovely man here has built. Got another pig head. Now these doors both just lead to the same area. And this is basically about as far as I got. I made it maybe 1 or 2 rooms past this before finding out that my audio wasn't working.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Okay, carrying on. He had some mighty Mighty strong words about gold right there. Very risky business. Discussing the religions. Ooh, hello. I've heard a distant scream. Oop. This could probably come in handy. Oop. Another letter. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth and winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full, and my charges are saved. He walks among them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees there. A changed man since Mexico, it is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares, to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Okay, so the machine itself produces food? But to what end? Like, I don't understand, like... So, he got depressed after his wife, died. And he's been taking care of the kids. But then at the same time, he's been, creating this machine whilst he's been depressed. But, like, I don't understand the context of this machine. Like, what is it doing? I know it involves slaughtering pigs so far. Because they're, like, giving latinum to the pigs. And then, the pigs are then, like, not as anxious or whatever whenever it comes to the, I'm sorry. I knew to do that because I didn't know where the candle was previously, but I did know to do that due to that journal page. It's, where is it? So, yeah, this one. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint. Well, there's twin candles twisted to the will of the central saint. Bonk. So, I think that should do something. I think. That's still locked. So, it's not that. Does it let me mess with what's in here? Ah, yes, okay, so this fire originally wasn't on, so twisting the twin candles actually let me do that, which moves this lovely platform back. What are you? Oh! Oh! Shall we investigate? I've forgotten what I was trying to talk about. Well, the machine. I know it slaughters pigs, but I don't know what that means in the context of what's going on right now. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hello? Silence. Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Should I, like, totally turn my light off here, friends? Hello?
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
The egg? You can hear the sea through an egg? I do not like this very dark and confined area. This does not bode well. Hello? Potatoes. Am I trapping people inside crates? Whoa! Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. We've run into the pigs. Oh, we've ran into the pigs. Dude, shut up. You're gonna attract the pigs. Pigs. They're coming. They're coming. Hello? Mr. Pig? Mr. Pig? I promise I'm doing only the most upstanding of work right now. And I would appreciate it if you, didn't try to murder me. Am I supposed to know where he's at based on the blinking? Oh. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Is he trying to follow me up here? I don't know what the pig's trying to do. Am I supposed to avoid the pig? Is he like the... I'd assume he's this game's version of the monsters. I think I like barely hear him scuttling around down there. Or maybe that's like people in the cages. Hello? Maybe he buggered off? I'm sure I need to get to where he was at. Hello? He's gone now. And so to the stoking, pulling cogwheels now, sneezed into the kerchief when the dust got into his eyes. I have begun to change more rapidly now, he surmised. Alright, well I think that's gonna be a pretty good place to call it. It seems like everything's working at the moment, please. I don't know. I think we might have ran into the part where the actual, spookities is gonna start happening, so we're gonna have some monsters around from slimy old pigs. But thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode, where we're going to continue looking for our kids. So, I'll see you all then.